Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to AOR Abu Dhabi. You'll notice here that this is not actually a pole lap. It is in fact not even my PB, but it is a lap that I set for my grid position in this race, and not too shabby lap, so that'll be running in the background as I explain the run into this event. I'm entering with a 21-point lead over Nozem of Red Bull, and I have a really good hope here of extending the lead to more than a race win going into the final two rounds, which will be my aim. I've also helped Nick No Name, the Dutchman, with elements of his setup, so expecting him to be up there as well in this session. And also, coming off last week, Nozem was a bit unhappy with my lag and expressed the possibility that he may not race again the rest of the season, and I managed to, well, I wouldn't say convince him, but I certainly encouraged him to reconsider because I didn't want to have a formality of a win. So he is racing this week and championship is still on, and yeah, so now as we approach the end of this lap, you'll note that I'm in provisional pole, but that 39.5 probably would not be good enough for pole. So this next lap was going to be very important, locking up a bit there, and let's see if we improve this lap to my PB, perhaps over 39.2 or somewhere near that. And we've crossed the line with a 39.3. Provisional pole for the moment, but we're going to have to go up for another attempt because I know that there are a couple of people capable of beating that. I would like an 11th pole of the season. I've got 2 minutes to get to the line, which is easily enough on an outlap. But unfortunately, just as happened in Monaco and Spa, my session is cut short by Codemasters being absolute twalics. And in the meantime, Nick No Name has gone and beaten my lap. Well done to him though, and by quite a significant amount. Yes, with elements of my setup, but still, he had to go and do it, and that's better than my PB. So there we are in P2, not too bad with this race. The grid spots are quite spaced out as from the first row to the second row, for example, so I should be able to stay in front of the Ferraris despite my history of bad launches due to the lag in this game. And we shall see as the lights go out now. And Nick No Name has made a fantastic start in comparison to us, and the Ferraris have as well. So I'm going to have to cover them. We slide a bit through that corner, but we maintain the position, so that's exactly what we were hoping for. And not entirely sure where Nozem is, but we know that he likes to start at the back, or at least in the prime tyre, and come through the field. At the end of the first lap, we have caught Nick No Name as he clears that bollard out, and we have a bit of a gap to Don Silva. So that's quite positive for us so far. First or second will be the aim. But it looks like Nick No Name is under a bit of pressure right now. I'm going to have to set him up for a move on this straight, as I'm not going to bother risking any moves on corners due to the international lag, which I don't really want to keep mentioning, but it is such a factor in this championship. We've got pretty good traction there, and it looks like we might be able to make a move here with rich fuel, no DRS, but the superior traction out of that hairpin is a favourite move of mine actually, for this track at least. And we are through. We've gone a bit deep under brakes there, but I think we should be able to maintain that position. As Nick No Name has got the Mercedes very sideways on the exit of that corner and has become under threat himself. So now we've set our fastest lap. Yes, thank you, I did just say that. Back-to-back fastest laps on laps 2 and 3, but Nick No Name is still there, and at the end of lap 4 we're coming in for a scheduled pit stop, as I believe he is too. Yep, he's entered the pits there. And 3 cars in the pits. I think that's Don Silva as well, as Beads assumes the lead. Now, when I entered the pits, I looked on the map and everyone was pretty close, but field spread has happened a lot. I'm not sure if there was an incident in the last sector of the previous lap, but the field has spread out and we're actually quite close to the back of the pack, having not pitted, and here is Chris the next lap. Having started on the second row of the grid, I'm not sure if he was involved in some sort of incident, but he has slipped back, and being on the prime tyre as well, we're going to get some good traction here because he's on very worn tyres, and that's the second move we made out of that corner, leaving a lot of space just in case that cursed lag strikes again. And it looks like we've made that move quite easily before this little chicane. As Cookie enters the pits, and there's someone else in the pits up ahead, and we're going to move up to third position. Looks like Nosem is in the lead, and we've got Woo-Wah here. Yeah, so we're going to go for that wide entry and good exit again, and it looks like we might be able to do this one this time with assistance of DRS. Yep, and it just Nosem between us and the lead now, and he still has to pit. Mind you, what would be really good for him right now is a safety car. And yep, we can see in the mirror there that Nick No Name has made the move on Woo-Wah as well, but we used all our curves trying to get past Woo-Wah on that previous straight, so there's none left here. So we are under threat from Nick No Name, and Rich is required. Is he going to make a move? We're purple, but oh, yep, the hand goes up. Hopefully it'll let us slot back in. No, oh, contact. Oh, more contact. Oh, we're in the wall.
Are you okay? That looked heavy.
Hope and Jacko, guys. See you next week.